What's up, Glugs? Today we'll be exploring the player-made custom servers of Gravedigger, specifically the role-playing ones. Now, if you aren't aware, aside from the main game, within the GD Discord server, there is a channel named Reinforcement Call. In this channel, players can make their own custom game modes within their private servers. These servers consist of unique twists or purely chaotic brawls, but clearly the most popular type of servers are the role-playing servers. Now, many of you are most definitely familiar with these servers, maybe joining some yourself, but if you haven't, these roleplay servers usually have their own spin based off the story and gameplay on Gravedigger. Players use quotes and asterisks to roleplay their own dialogue and actions. All of this is monitored by the private server host, who, around strict rules, enforce their own guidelines through kicking players. Now, I have a history of appearing in these servers, and personally, I'm sure I'm built around a completely positive reputation.
Excuse me, shoot off your helmet. You gotta shoot off your helmet, guys. You gotta shoot off your helmet. Yo! How did I flick that bad? Ooble, I swear. And I got one word for you. Stop telling people what to do. Hey,
Now, I'm not here to judge. Matter of fact, I've made my own game modes here and stuff like that. But some of these roleplay servers are just a little odd. Alright? So, I explored one of these other servers myself, just on a random note. I found the server by Sandman5T654. Let me just read the scenario out for you. A foolish man puts in trust in luck. Host, and then it's just a host. When we witness the destruction of beauty, it is the destruction that we remember that will forever remain the defining impression of a location. The beauty that came before becomes nothing more than the prologue to horror. Commissar Yarick Warhammer 40k. Okay, so it's just a quote from something else. It is 1925. The Kings and Queen War has went from the surface and some sense of movement to a stalemate, with rogue elements of both sides attacking. Still, isolated regiments aren't common. However, regiments on both sides were suddenly disappearing for an unknown reason. Both sides have sent their best to find it. However, 2 regiments from either side narrowly escaped and lived to tell the tale. With enough evidence, Empire High Command has confirmed that their shipment of shock trooper kits has gone missing. May the kings grant you strength. May the queen grant you mercy. Alright, and here are the ground rules. Join Empire. Swapping teams prohibited unless requested or told to. No class limits. 1 officer required to command. When fighting begins, you are to shoot to miss, aka no killing, but you can shoot. When fighting stops, you are to not shoot unless ordered otherwise. Take this seriously. Be nice. You should always be nice. Listen to host. I can't stress this enough. Listen to host. You will be given 1 warning before I p-kick you. No exceptions. Alright, so clearly these servers are not intended for combat at all. And host makes it very clear that they are extremely strict. Also, they don't even let you just be on another team. It's just like walking and talking in like one base. Alright, I will admit, I joined the server without recording for a couple minutes, in which I was on the other team because I guess I was feeling illiterate, but I grabbed the shock kit since the entire other team were shocks, and I just blended in as normal. After that, the host himself warned me on being on the other team, in which I just swapped off. The host went AFK, and this is when I recorded. So I already had a warning. Alright, so this is Johan Jahudman, or I guess Johan Judgment. The entire time I was in the server, I have not seen this man once. Like, at all. I had no idea where he came from. But I guess I just looked at him funny, and I got brutally executed just on the site. Alright, so I'm just shocked about what the hell just happened. But I just brushed it off and decided to walk back. That's why I saw a light at the tunnel at the end. Alright, so by now, I got pretty pissed off. Because, like, what the fuck did I even do? So I decided to complain in chat instead. Alright, so I didn't realize it was, like, super blurry. But basically what I said, I was like, dude, I literally did nothing. Why am I getting murked? And I said, Sandman, which is the host, can you ban this guy? And someone said he wasn't there. And then the Johan guy, he said, by the name of Big Sand, you have been sentenced to death. I'm just like, I literally didn't do anything. So I don't know why I'm being sentenced to death. So I just like gracefully walked back, just again. And instead of just walking into him directly, because clearly he's a violent person, I just decided to mine the other way. Fucking hell, this guy's really good at hitting headshots. So, I'm just like, okay, how about I avoid the point completely this time? Now, at the same time, because by then I realized the host was AFK, I was just trying to call out for help, to anyone in chat to deal something about this, because they don't even realize that I'm just getting exploded constantly. Alright, right here, I made the mistake of walking onto the other point, and it alerted everyone that I was capturing the point. And this unemployed of a man just smelled that out, and I guess he just found it eventually. Alright, so here, I was like, hey, somebody fucking help. I'm getting chased by this crazy guy who somehow hits every single shot, and just no one cares. No one's responding. And, someone did mention, Sandman was AFK here. Now, at the same time, I'm, wondering, why did Sandman just sentence me to death like this? I didn't really do anything. I took my warning and moved on. And here he is. He just drops in. Alright, so that, as you can see, that one guy somehow just jumped in front of my shot by accident and took the hit. And clearly after I got killed by the trench, when I was trying to defend him, it's clear that I guess everyone in the server hates me. I don't know. Maybe they saw me in another server, or maybe they were there for that prison server a couple months ago. So I go the same route. What the fuck did I do? Like, honestly, just hop off my dick for a second, right? I just look at me. Look at this from my perspective. I just joined the server and I'm getting murdered and just everyone hates me. So then I try. Maybe I should fight back this time. Maybe I should grab a shot kit. Also, here I hear him mining directly towards me, like literally directly towards me. And then I'm like, okay, dude, are you like cheating or something? How the fuck are you hitting every single headshot? It's really weird. And then like they're right outside of my fucking spawn. They're just waiting there. They're protecting what lies behind. And I'm just gonna let this play out. But basically I'm like typing here. I'm like, dude, get a life. How, like, just let me in for a second. And I was also asking for details. And the guy that was killing me literally barely knows why he's killing me too. He's just been sent and like commanded to execute me. I guess Sandman was on his phone and just ordered my hanging. Also, when I was here, I was reading some chat messages and someone was like, I'm asking for divorce RP, when's divorce RP? And some other weird shit. Because, I know sometimes they have their little gang and they have some things that are not in reinforcement call. Alright, I don't have sources for that, but that's just how I imagine it. I mean, that's kind of how all the RP server hosts go here. Alright, here I'm just like, how did he hit that? I was literally behind a wall, and I accuse him of cheating again. He says he's notoriously laggy. It's probably how he's been hitting all his shots. He's just kind of been like lag switching, kinda. And I don't know how he's living. He's surviving these shots. Alright, so now the host comes back. The host comes back. And, I guess, yeah, I just get kicked. I mean, I guess truly I was in opposition. What? Like, what are they hiding? Like, what did I even do? And I got a warning, that's it. And then I DM him, I'm like, dude, what did I do? What the fuck did I do? I never got a response from this. Alright, so that wasn't, that was just a funny clip. That wasn't really the point. But, a few days ago, I was talking to another host owner after he was like, hey, rate my host. And I just said it's trash. Because, truly it was just walking around, capturing points, talking, and there was absolutely no enemies. And then he was like, me and this other guy, we were like, hey, dude, listen, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But I just find it personally boring and, like, weird. And there's an abundance of just men with female hair just sitting there and just talking to each other, which is kind of weird. I don't know why they like to do this stuff. And he was like, he was getting really mad. He was, like, kind of defending himself. He's like, no, this is what the people want. LARP, 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 throwing around the word LARP. I mean, it's kind of funny, but, like, Jesus Christ, shut the fuck up. I mean, seriously, like, shut the fuck up. Talking about LARP, LARP, LARP. Slop, oh my god, prison slop, get it? Because, like, we're so self-aware that it's slop. And it just kind of pisses me off. Not all RP servers are, like, shit like this. But every single time I see an RP server, it's just something corny. It's just weird. But some of them, like, if they allow VC, I, like, have my own thing. I do my own thing. It's really funny. But yeah, I mean, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. My voice sounds like this because I'm in the basement. It's really fucking cold. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Bye bye.